and gentlemen, welcome to another Tin Tuesday. This evening we've got two matches from round 2 of our tournament, Balance of the Force. Joining me this evening is Sam for the first match.
Hello, hello, hello.
And playing, we've got a bit of a generational match going on. Father versus son, Burnett versus Burnett, Chris versus Steve. So, Sam, I will let you take on Chris's list.
Alright, it's this resistance pile then, is it?
Yeah.
Alright, so starting from the left, we've got Poe Dameron, younger Poe, from the first of the sequel films. And he's sporting Heroic, the R4 Astromech, Overdrive Thrusters, and the S-Foils. So we got not super heavy Poe build, but like he's going to be doing some things. And then Chewbacca in the Millennium Falcon with Ray Gunner and the title for the Resistance. And then to balancing it out, to let them bring Poe, we got a Blue Squadron rookie with M9G8 and integrated S-Foils. So M9G8 is an astromech. While the ship you are locking performs an attack, you may choose one attack die. If you do, the attacker rerolls that dice. So that's a nice little, either a nice little way to stimmy your opponent's attack, or just give one of your allies a bit of a passive buff to their shots.
And facing that, Steve's brought a rebel list. Han Solo in the Falcon, with R2-D2, so regaining shields. Kanan Jarrus provides passive mods with the Force, also allows you to remove stress after performing a white manoeuvre. It's fully execute that, isn't it?
I believe so.
And then the Millennium Falcon title, which will allow him an evade, will also allow him to re-roll if he is evading. So we saw that last week with Firemoon. It makes the Falcon quite tanky, because he can effectively get 3 re-rolls on a single evade dice there, which is interesting. Wedge, I6, X-Wing, Wedge being Wedge. And then to balance that out, 2 Bandit Squadron pilots in the Headhunters. So it should be quite interesting. They've both gone for the high-low initiatives for the tournament, so that's interesting. I will open betting for this, so if you're watching, as always, exclamation mark bet left all if you think Chris of the Resistance is going to be victorious, or exclamation bet right all if you think Steve and his Rebels list will win. And I see you're jumping straight in there supporting the squadron there, Sam.
Yep. Ooh, I had 105. Alright, so now that I've bet, Chris is like guaranteed to lose, because I think I lose every single one of my bets. So, good luck. See, everyone's betting on the left. Ah, there we go, X-Wing Tavern Wars. If my luck holds out, you're gonna win. But, we'll see. It's interesting, because like, Han and Wedge are more than a match for Poe, I would say. Chewbacca being I4 could backfire, but again, it is the Falcon, so it's the Falcon, and he's got Rey, so that's going to be interesting.
So Steve has the initiative, which allows those 2 Bandit Squadron pilots to work well as blockers against Chris's Blue Squadron rookie as well. Which will be interesting to see if that comes into play.
Looks like we're all set up. Pretty much like set up in opposing corners almost, with blockers in the middle, and then Falcon and X-Wing on the opposite sides. Chris noticeably does not have his turret arc facing the front, like all Resistance Falcons do.
No, it looks like both Falcons are side to side. I wonder if Chris will remember the win condition from last week. If you want to win, get behind Hef Toddler.
Well, unfortunately, there is no Heftobber, but I guess he's here in spirit.
Right, looks like
There's some mighty shuffling.
Looks like they're about ready
Don't know if the stream can hear that, but I can definitely hear that.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I think it does come through on the stream, but a bit quieter.
They're saying, shall we go? I'll change colour and say
I'm
yes.
already there.
Okay, you're already on it. This time Hef is behind us. Yeah, you know what? That's probably true. Okay. So the Bandit Squadron pilots veering off. A little close to the debris, but hey.
I was just saying, either that's a practice move or damn, that's some excellent eyeball work there from Steve.
And the Blue Squadron rookie does a typical one straight to victory.
I thought that was the Rebel thing, not the Resistance.
Yeah, it's an X-Wing thing, and it's locking Chewbacca. So Chewbacca gets, at the very least, one reroll on his attack dice, as long as that lock is there.
So while they're just going through the startup moves, although looking at the way they're going, I think they're going to meet quite soon. What does everyone think about the points releases last night / this morning, depending on where you were? Any thoughts just for you, Sam?
I was actually a little surprised that Vader was quite as high as he was. I mean, I still think he's a defender, so he is probably going to be fine. Maybe he'll come down a little bit.
I think he'll settle somewhere in the low 100s. Maybe 104, 105, something like that. I
still think he'll be fun to build lists around, so...
Oh, definitely. I think 150.
I haven't actually really looked at many of the other ships because I don't play really any of the factions.
No, I haven't either, to be honest. The A-Wings look reasonable from what I could see. Ahsoka, I think 49 seems fairly reasonable. 3/4 sci-5.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like for a 3/4 ship, 49 points is a steal. Yeah, it's just an A-Wing, but
Wedge was, I think Wedge was 32. I want to say. Should be quite interesting.
If we were professional, I would minimise and look up the points because I actually haven't looked at them. I only vaguely looked in Launch Bay.
If we were even semi-professional, I'd just open up the PDFs that are literally downloaded on my phone. Let's have a...
Right, so we've got the Rebels moving much quicker than the Resistance coming into the board. Poe does a length 2 boost thanks to overdrive thrusters, and he looks like he's coming in for the flank.
35 for Wedge, not 32. But this game does look like it's going to start shooting quite soon, so we'll have to discuss points.
I think we can all agree that in about 2 turns, these Falcons are going to crash into each other.
Do you reckon 3 back to the right from Chewie?
I mean, I feel like that's a little aggressive. I think if because Poe's doing if Poe's doing a long flank,
is he?
Then I think you want to go a little bit slower. If Poe's just turning in, then you still want to go a little bit slower to give Poe a chance to catch up. Because the last thing you want is Chewbacca to be taking on Wedge and Han and both Bandit squadrons alone, right?
I'd just nipping back to the points, I'd quite like to see Azagul's 86-point Kanan that stays cloaked forever and procs his ability twice a turn. That seems fun.
What's Kanan's ability? I'm going to minimize.
I know.
Bring up Yasp.
I know it's something about spending a force in a turret arc.
Alright. While you or a ship in your turret arc defends, you may spend 1/4. If you do, the attacker rolls 1 fewer attack dice.
Okay, that's quite good actually. That's pseudo wedge. No, pseudo opposite wedge, I suppose. Pseudo deplete. That's what I meant. Okay, so we're going to start getting some range 3 plinky shots, so we will close the betting. And it is split 50-50 at the moment.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Close that betting. So, Chris, obviously subconsciously taking your advice there and not yeeting in like I would have.
I just feel like eating in, like, actually just hurts you at this point.
Of course it does, but it's more fun.
I mean, okay. That is a debatable term, I feel.
I mean, come on, Sam. You know my my X-Wing play style doesn't really
True.
hold back.
I mean, I can't really judge. I always set up to joust.
That's what your lists do.
True. All right. So, Steve definitely wants to rotate that turret arc.
Does he?
Yes, because if he doesn't, he's just like taking shots, right?
Yeah, but I was just thinking, do you just take the evade, tank the range 3 shots, probably obstructive from Chewie?
Oh, I don't think Chewie has a shot. I think it would just be the Blue Squadron rookie and maybe Poe if Poe's coming in.
Good evening, John.
Here comes Wedge. Alright, so importantly, Poe's S-foils are closed and Wedge's S-foils are open. So that is relevant. A 3 straight from Poe. Okay.
I kind of feel like Poe's just going to get left out of this, right?
I think he needs to boost around.
Yeah.
Like, quite badly. But
I'm wondering
where does that get him?
Does he focus boost so he can do the 2? Nope, no he doesn't.
No, he boosts 1 left. Clears the stress. Is he getting it back? I feel like you can... Well, you definitely don't want a barrel roll here, because that has to be done with a 2.
I don't think you want to worry about taking a token.
Alright.
That leaves you a turn in through the debris in the rock.
Han Solo, range 3 into the Blue Squadron rookie, it looks like. Doesn't look like Han Solo's pilot ability is online. I think he's out of range 1 of the obstacles here.
I think Marty's on it there with predicting a Burnett win.
Oh, that's true. That's a good bet. All right, first dice roll of the game, and we have 1 hit.
Yeah, you have that surely.
Well, I don't think he's in range to hand that.
Oh, of course. I always forget that Han actually has to be in range.
Yeah, there's actually a requirement to get your free reroll.
I'm just used to seeing people circle stuff that they're just like, yeah, reroll.
He's not playing Separatists. He actually has a requirement to do something.
Right. I can unfortunately hear my children upstairs, so Sam, I'm going to leave it with you for a second.
Alright, no problem. I can also hear your children upstairs.
Alright, fair enough, which means the stream can hear their children upstairs.
Alright, I'll take over, don't worry. So, nothing happened with that shot. Chewbacca's out of range. I think the Bandit Squadrons don't have anything in arc. So it'll just be the Blue Squadron rookie. I mean, I guess you shoot into Han. He has the least amount of evade dice. Oh, shooting at the bandit squadron. Okay, interesting, interesting. Is there a reason to not shoot at Han here? Alright. Nice. 2 hits and a focus. Spends the focus of 3 hits. I mean, I guess it's the chance to start removing ships. And 2 evaded a focus. Obviously, you spend the focus and take nothing. And we have a bit of a wash for the first turn of shooting. No damage dealt.
And I was about to ask if I'd missed anything, but evidently not.
What?
I said I was about to ask if I'd missed anything, but evidently not.
Back to the dials we are. So, we are in a bit of an interesting spot. I can see Chewbacca just doing like a 1 straight or a 1 bank here. Maybe the blue squadron has to be a little bit careful because the bandit squadrons move before him. So they can potentially block him off. But I feel like the X-Wing wants to try and... wants to try and block the Han or the wedge. I see why he went for the bandit squadron. It's because his S-foils are closed, and having closed S-foils, but he was in the bullseye, that's what... so he gets his 3rd dice. That makes more sense. And then Poe, I feel like there's got to be a 2 hard, 3 hard, maybe. Try and get in and join the fight.
It's got to turn round through that gap between the debris and the rock.
Sean, you are cutting out a little bit.
Yeah, what about now?
Now you are fine.
Okay.
I don't... Does a 1 straight from Han fit before it goes onto that asteroid?
Ooh, that's tight.
The only reason I suggest it is because like a 1 bank, and then I feel like you're going to be tempted to try and turn your turret again. But I don't think a 1 bank his left will fit. Maybe you just... Oh, okay, here we go. The bandit squadron's turning in. So going for the block and taking target locks. The yellow one does 2 hard. Yeah, that fits. He's right in behind Red Boy. And also takes a target lock. The Resistance X-Wing opens his S-foils. True, you must remember a system phase trigger, but let's be realistic. Anyone who runs the ZAM thing just says, I'm just going to leave this card here and not worry about it. Oh, and we do have a potential block onto Han here. Oh, Chewbacca lands on the asteroid. Oh, no. Oh, that is... It's close, but it also kind of isn't close, really, when you look at it. Doesn't take any damage from that roll that was not in the box.
We'll let him
but Chewbacca is not shooting, or doing anything, in fact.
I mean, I think Steve would be quite happy with the block on Han here.
Yeah, a Han block would be quite nice. Here's hoping Han didn't do anything. Han did 2 hard to the left. That was optimistic.
Surely is.
I'm
his
pretty sure
bandits
his bandit squadron.
Yeah.
I mean, his bandit squadron did block it. He didn't bump on the blue squadron.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Okay. Falcon face off, except the problem is that one of the Falcons isn't facing. And Wedge has a lovely range 1 shot straight at Chewbacca. Chewbacca's going to have no defense dice and no answer. Alright, Poe, you got to come in like diamond here, if you ask me. You got to come in and do some serious shenanigans.
Do you target lock focus the red bandit?
Yeah, I think you do. Bandit has no defensive mods. I don't think you boost, because that gets you in close to the other bandit, and I don't think you want to be taking too many shots. There we go. Target lock focus, gets his stress. And now he's got a lot of space to go wherever he wants to next turn. However, Chewbacca is going to be hurting.
Mark Packer here saying that Steve threatened to withdraw Chris's inheritance if he doesn't lose.
Alright, we've got range 2 from Han into Chewbacca. Still not within range 1 of obstacles, it looks like. Although I would maybe check.
I'd check that because
he's not within range 1 of the asteroid, I think, because yeah, he's not.
That's a shame. Out. That was close, but
you know what? I think if he'd bumped into the Blue Squadron rookie, he'd be in range of that asteroid.
I think he might be on that asteroid. Is the problem?
Well, no. I think if he'd put a straight in, not a turn, he would have bumped into the Blue Squadron rookie.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
And been in range of the asteroid to get the rerolls. But either way, that is 2 hits. Oh no, he's just rolling it. Never mind. It is a hit and a crit, even better. And you have the Force. Use the Force.
So I have to admit, I would have been tempted to go into the Blue Squadron.
Yay! But the Force is strong with this one. No evades from Chris.
Why is Chris... Oh, because it's not wedge, isn't it? So that's 3 shields down.
I feel like this is not the start they were looking for the Resistance.
No.
Especially because Wedge is about to, in theory, bring the pain.
Yeah, that looks quite painful. I mean, you spend the lock,
he's got a lock. Yeah, you spend the lock. Now is the time. Go for broke. Alright, a little unfortunate, but that's just 3 straight in. So with this new information from Mark Packer Hughes, if Chris loses, do we bring up accusations of match fixing? I mean, he blatantly drove onto an asteroid in front of the entire enemy fleet.
I mean, Chris isn't the sort of caliber of pilot you'd expect to land on asteroids, and he's flown.
Poe shooting into the Bandit Squadron pilot. That's 2 natural crits and a hit, so he even gets to save his focus for the defense. Hit, crit, crit. Like, this could actually just straight up kill the Bandit Squadron pilot.
Bandits have 2 normally, don't they?
Yeah, they have 2 normally.
So should have... Was it range 2? Oh, it was
range 2.
Ah, there we go.
So it gets 1 evade, so... Wait, what? Yeah, so 2 shields down.
On to red.
So points on the board.
So, yep, they've both halved a ship.
Feel like half a Bandit Squadron is maybe not worth it. But we'll see what happens. Range 2 back into Poe.
Which makes me wonder whether yellow just sneaks range 3. I think he did, didn't he? Yeah, because...
I think he did, yeah.
Poe got Han, so... Must do.
Okay, what can 2 unmodded dice do in the face of Poe? Double hit. Who needs mods?
Chris.
Chris needs mods.
So that's 1 off Poe.
Yeah, it's only the 1, but here we go, range 3. So this, I feel like, should on average, probably should get pinged.
Yeah.
2 hits. Oh, there you go, focus token. Focus token, he's fine.
He's fine. Now... The Blue Squadron
rookie.
Range 1 into Wedge?
Range 1 into Wedge. So, again, unmodded, but like 4v2. Like, this should do okay. I feel like this... Oh my lordy, 2 hits and 2 crits. Here we go.
Oh, well, that's going to hurt Wedge.
Oh, and Wedge takes it all.
So that's 2 crits through.
Yeah, 2 crits through onto the hull. Aye. Yeah, the N9G8, he can... So, when the Blue Squadron rookie locks someone, when the person who he's locked attacks...
That's a direct hit for the first crit.
He can make them re-roll a dice. So when you lock your own ship, they basically have Predator everywhere, or I guess Lone Wolf everywhere. So it was direct hit, and what was the...
They're just doing the second one now.
Another direct hit! Oh no! Wait, Wedge is dead.
Wedge is dead.
Wedge is dead. What?
I mean...
Oh no.
I feel like that is slightly unfair.
I feel like, yeah. Oh my. That's unfortunate.
It does make you wonder, do you think maybe knowing that the Blue Squadron was there, taking the focus with Wedge might have been a better action choice?
Probably, but again, like, I feel like you weigh the odds and you don't... The odds are you don't die there.
It's still 4 dice into 2.
True. It is still 4 dice into 2. But yeah, Chris's cunning plan is going to work after all. Yeah, he landed on a rock and lulled his opponent into a false sense of security. Oh no, that's... You know, I do think that taking the focus there is the correct course of action. But at the same time,
I don't blame him for taking the target.
That was kind of a god roll. So yeah, how do you come back from that one? Wedge is dead. Bandit Squadron on half. Like, your hand's got to do some magic here.
Yeah, the bandits have still got a good shot at blocking Poe.
That's true.
You know, if you can block Poe with red, and then take a shot with the yellow. Wedge pretending to be Soontir there and getting one-shotted.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, this is why, you know, when you take mods, you're just asking to fail. What you do is you take the no mod dice and just completely natty your opponent to death. You know what's funny? Is where Wedge in almost any other 6-hull ship, he probably lives.
Yeah.
Like, X-Wings are uniquely suited to dying just like that.
Ooh, I don't know. Jedi do a pretty good job of doing that as well.
I was just meaning the shield and hull distribution, because the Jedi take that shot, and the first crit is on the shields.
Yeah, that's true.
But when in doubt, roll better. That is true. When in doubt, roll like a god. When you've got Fen Rao at range 2 of an entire droid swarm, you don't need to worry. All you need to do is roll 2 evades every single roll. But, so, okay. Speaking seriously, where do they go from here? Like, Poe just does his best not to get blocked, and I guess maybe just keeps trying to feast on the bandit squadrons. A 4K. Okay, so red's not even going for the block.
Is yellow.
Is yellow? That is a good question. Yes, 1 straight. I feel like that's looking to...
If not a block, certainly a forcing some actions.
And is taking a target lock onto Poe. I feel like... I think Steve needs to be focusing more than locking.
Yeah, there should be a lock under there that they're trying to find, but I'm sure it'll come to light.
They must have just deleted it or not bothered to put it on.
Might have grabbed it when they grabbed Wedge.
Yeah. Alright. 4K from Blue Squadron Rookie. The ship's 4King all around. Now found out where Chewbacca decided to go. And to think, we all thought that, oh dear. But he's not on the rock anymore, so that's okay. And he has a shot into the bandit squadrons.
Oh, a 3 sloop from Han here would be...
Yeah, that would be nice, but
Love
let's
it.
see. What does he do? When in doubt, fly Vader. That is true. When in doubt, do fly Vader. Any Vader. F3. Oh. Okay, Han doesn't move. Han has no shot.
Let's see where Poe ends up.
That's true. Poe might roll in. Oh, okay. Poe gets blocked. Nice.
I think Han has no shot.
Yeah, Han has no shot.
But I think Han's
Pretty
probably
sure.
range 1 of the obstacle. No?
Yeah, but I don't think Han has a shot.
Oh, I know. It's silver lining and all that, Sam.
Okay, so great, cool. So he gets to re-roll his defense dice when the Blue Squadron rookie shoots him.
Yeah.
All right. Come on, even I wouldn't check Poe. Right. Chewbacca's got range 3 into red or range 1 into yellow.
So you take range 1 into yellow, sure.
Red is potentially killable. I mean, okay, yeah, it goes into yellow. That does make sense. Just curious, and because I think, hold on, does the Rey?
If it's in front.
Oh no, of course, no. Wait, Rey. It's Rey Gunner, not Rey herself. So Rey Gunner just cares about the turret arc.
Okay. So what does Rey get? What's the specific difference between Rey?
So Rey Gunner is while you defend a perform attack, if the enemy is in your turret arc, you can change 1 force. You spend 1 force to change a blank to a hit or an evade.
Why did Chris re-roll it then?
What happened there?
I believe that's both shields down.
Yeah, both shields down.
2 evades.
All right, range 3 to Chewbacca. Two on two. The bandit squadrons have had good dice so far, and they continue to have pretty decent dice. That's nice and average. 1 hit, but no. Chewbacca says no. And then yellow, I'm going to keep going into Poe, hopefully. You got yourself a nice target lock. Range 2, I reckon?
Yeah, it got to be range 2, isn't it?
Yeah, range 2. Again, 2 on 2. Hit focus. Doesn't spend a lock?
I don't blame him for...
Oh wait, he is spending the lock. 2 hits.
I mean, technically Chris should re-roll those.
Yep, and which they are doing. Didn't
Same
matter.
result.
2 more damage through on Poe. So, it's interesting. If Wedge hadn't died, I feel like I would like the rebel position here. Because Poe is bleeding damage. So's Chewbacca. And Han is still untouched. And this is a Han of an R2-D2, so Han is going to live, like, quite a long time after you expect them to. So, Blue Squadron rookies going range 2 into Han. Oh, were you asking why Chewbacca re-rolled one of his attack dice earlier?
Yeah.
It's because of the astromech on the Blue Squadron rookie.
Oh, it's the one you...
Yeah, because he's locked Chewbacca, so Chewbacca can always re-roll 1 dice.
Yeah.
So that's 2 hits.
1 through.
So 1 through onto Han.
I should know about locking friendly ships to get advantages. To effectively click. Or the click trick. That's quite a good use for it, actually. Stick it on something like that.
Okay. So I feel like Han needs to do something that moves him and gets him shooting. Yeah, like I would honestly I'd take some sort of stressful move as well.
Well, I was thinking, even with that bump, I still think a 3 sleep's not a bad shout.
Yeah. One to the right, I assume.
Yes. Going to leave you range 1 of that rock, so you should get rerolls. Your turret's front and back, so you should still get shots.
And you've always got the Kanan Force to mod something as well.
I think a hand 3 or 4 forward is going to plonk him squarely on that rock. Maybe if 4 jumps the other side. I think
4, I think, clears it.
I think you'd overlap it.
Yeah, well, you'd go through it, but I think you want to get clear at this point.
Well, that's what I still think. The 3 sleep. If Chewie turns around, you've got space. The Blue Squadron rookie's stressed. Question is what you do with the bandits. Where do you think Poe's going?
I could see Poe just dialing in another 2 hard.
To the right or to the left?
Yeah, to the right.
I think so. So do you try and block that?
I mean, yes, I think you definitely try and block. What? Bandit Squadron. Yeah, like I feel like Red Bandit Squadron can just do a 1 bank.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, can Yellow 4K there? I think Yellow can, can't he?
Yeah, because he 1 forwarded.
Yeah.
Which would have put him slightly ahead of where Red is.
Yeah, as long as you do Red's maneuver first. Okay, so 3 hard. Looking to block like some sort of bank maneuver from Poe. I think that might even just block for 2 hard as well. Red one doing a 3 straight. Ooh, coming in looking to impede Chewbacca a little bit. Clears his stress, and I think you just focus. You've already got your lock on the Blue Squadron rookie.
Yeah.
Take the... Oh, okay, moving the lock onto Chewbacca. Getting target lock up there, good. Blue Squadron rookie just does a 1 straight, just to clear the stress and take a focus, I imagine. Like, you don't need to be fancy with this guy, he's just there to throw red dice. He's killed Wedge, what more does he need to do? Okay, there we go, 2 hard from Chewbacca. Nice, Chewbacca has a shot into one of the Z95s.
Yeah, this is why I think you should have left the target lock on the Blue Squadron and taken the focus, because if there's a chance of the block...
Another 3 hard from Han Solo. Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, gotta stop trying that. I think even if Chewbacca's not there, you're just bumped onto your own bandit squadron. Poe's bugging out. I think that's fine. You can come back in later.
I also think that means Steve doesn't have a shot this round.
Yeah, I think that's... Well, no. The bandit squadrons. The red one has a shot into the X-Wing.
Okay. 1 2 dice range 3 shot.
Look, it's a shot. So Chewbacca range 1 into yellow. This one's gonna hurt. 4 dice on 2. We've got a reroll and the force on Chewbacca's side. Who the hell needs it when you roll like that? He's dead.
That is a dead.
It's a dead Z95. There's nothing you can do. My vultures get this feeling all the time.
Yeah, but the difference is you normally have like 6 of them.
True. Well, he spends the focus, so you know what? He's going to stop as much damage as he can.
I mean, it's not like he's got any other use for it.
Thin out that deck. Get the annoying cards out the way. Look,
What?
direct hit. That's another direct hit gone. Look at that. Okay, no, not the entire deck. It's not quite that bad.
You can't thin it out by taking the deck. Oh, nothing left. I win.
Yeah, direct hit. There we go. He managed to do it. He drew the card.
To be fair, I don't think Steve's played a lot of.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I just chuckle at everyone who does that. All right, here we go. Range 3, Blue Squadron rookie. No mods.
Oof.
Absolutely nada. Oh, it's not going his way. I have faith that my curse may be broken. I can bet on someone who will win.
Well, hang on, yeah, you've got
Range 1 into hand. Yeah, I bet on Chris. With a focus, range 1. What have we got? Okay, there we go. No more insane natties. Hand's got 1 evade, and he can reroll if he needs to.
I think they'll check it, but
Which
I'm pretty
he does.
sure he's range 1.
Oh god.
Still takes them both though.
Still takes them both. Okay, 2 shields more on hand. Oh my, yeah, no, hand needs to, if the rebels can still, like, recover this, hand just needs to start shooting. I think you just bite the bullet, you go over the asteroid.
I think you have to now.
Yeah, like there's no choice. You've slowly inched forwards every single turn.
So, while they're setting up for this, you didn't happen to catch the X-Wing 101 stream on Saturday morning, did you?
No, I did not.
Oh, it's quite interesting. They were talking about interactions and stuff, and they had 2. I think they said they were new guys who hadn't played the game much. Playing a game that they were streaming. Oh, the board state was making me cringe. Like, they were picking up the templates before they put the ships down, and like all sorts. Like, oh, I get they were new, but the one they were rolling the attack and defense dice at the same time.
Making each other's dice with the.
Yeah, I think you do that in Crisis Protocol.
Right, yeah.
I get the feeling that they just come over from that, but it was quite interesting to watch. I showed Kaylee and I was like, well, at least you're not that bad.
Wow, rude. Bandit Squadron is spawning move templates. Cool. Just some.
At least Chris knows where his 3 hard's gonna land.
Yeah. Okay. Poe's out of it for now. He's just preserving points. Hilariously, Chewbacca and a Blue Squadron rookie are looking like they're going to clean up the game. Steve, hand just do a sloop is still fine. It's just something that gets your guns pointing at the enemy, because once hand starts shooting, we end there.
Well, that's it. Hand's not shot for 2 rounds now?
I don't think he's shot at all, has he? No, he shot the first round.
He shot the first round?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so yeah, no, 2 rounds. No, he shot into Chewbacca as well. No, it's only been
the first round, wasn't it?
Because he took the range 3 shot into the X-Wing, right? All right, or was that Bandit Squadron, maybe?
I thought that was that was the Bandit Squadron.
Yeah. Okay, so I think they had a little bit of a mix-up. The Bandit tried to do a 3 straight, but it bumped, and he accidentally undid it. So the Bandit Squadron's staying where he is.
I really hope Chewie's not turned in again. Chewie, sorry, Han.
Bandit Squadron's staying where he is, no action. I think he's just resetting the dial to make sure. Oh, what was he? Hold on. Okay, no, it was a 3 hard.
Okay. That's...
Cool. Right, Bandit Squadron does a 3 hard. He's disengaging. I mean, sure, I guess. Takes a focus. Is the Blue Squadron rookie just gonna keep slowly wandering after him? Yeah, just a 1. Oh, a 1 bank. Doesn't bump. I guess he's trying to block Han.
Sort of block the sloop.
Yeah. Well, he's not going to block the sloop.
The barrel roll might, though. If it, see, it was looking at the barrel roll. That's an interesting place to leave him.
Hard turn from Chewbacca, just ready to block Han. So I think he's probably predicting Han doing the 3 hard again, right? So because if Han does the 3 hard, oh, and a boost from because no, that definitely is going to block.
I think he's predicting a 3 hard or the sloop.
Yeah.
If Han's done a 2 hard to the left,
3 hard to the left. If at first you don't succeed, try again until literally all the other ships have moved out of the way.
Do you boost 1 forward to get out of Chewie's arc?
Yes, or I don't think I don't think to the left will fit because that's a juicy shot at Poe. But he's going for the target lock. Good old faithful.
Interesting.
Surrounded by rocks.
Interesting. I say interesting choice on Han there, but sure.
Yeah, sure. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Poe turns around, goes for a target lock on to Han Solo. This is a boost in. Is he boosting in? He's boosting in.
No, he's barrel rolling out.
No, he's barrel rolling out.
Set up for the next
Show
turn.
the anger. Give in to the hatred. Still, Chewbacca's going to have take a range 1 shot from Han, so that's something. That's pretty neat. It's a target lock, Han reroll, and the Force. So you do have a decent shot at like putting a lot of damage in. That'd be Chewbacca checking for the Rey arc, so he can guarantee that this is an evade if he has to. First roll.
Ooh.
2 hits, a focus, and a blank.
Do you hand that?
Honestly?
50-50. You've got the lock.
No, I feel like you lock the 1, spend the Force.
Which is exactly what I'm guessing you did.
Yeah. So yeah, 3 hits and a crit. So this is almost guaranteed to be an evade if Chris wants it to. So he's spending the Force. So 2 hits and a crit.
Weapons failure would be great.
Yeah, weapons failure would be great right now. Wounded pilot. Okay, that's acceptable. But Chewie's hurting. Chewie is hurting. That's 6 damage on Chewie. 2 left.
Yep.
So yeah, like this isn't the resistance are not out of the woods yet. Although I think Poe coming in with a target lock focus.
This is the problem because Han's now going to eat a range 1 back from Chewie.
Yeah.
And probably a range 2 from the Blue Squadron.
Oh, looks like Chris lost his crit, so he's searching through all these other cards.
I will be back in 2 seconds.
Yeah, no worries. So that was the hand shot. Chewbacca's going to take a shot back in a second. And we'll see how that goes. It is range 1. But importantly, Han has gotten out of the mess of not shooting. So Chewbacca, 2 crits. Gets his reroll from the astromech droid locking him, so hit and 2 crits. Rolls in it, and it gets a focus, and he has the hand reroll because he had plenty of obstacles at range 1. A focus again. So reroll's not treating Steve particularly nicely this game. 3 damage onto onto Han, so that's 3 more shields. Han has a single shield left.
Does he?
According to what they've just flipped.
Okay. So 3 damage went through onto Han.
Yeah.
And he's got a single shield left.
Yeah.
Alright, because I had him as 2 shields before that.
Oh, look! Okay, it looks like Steve just hadn't put the damage on because now he's losing a shield and adding a card.
Okay.
Which is a blinded pilot. Yeah, it looks like Steve hadn't put the damage on. I sort of vaguely remember that damage had been done, but when I looked at the shields, I was like, oh, okay, I must have misremembered it. What's happening here?
Who are they pinging? R2?
Yeah.
By the looks of
Okay,
it.
so the net result of all of that is Han has taken a damage, he's blinded, and I'm guessing he's getting a force and he's R2ing. He's rolling for the R2. It's a blank. Doesn't matter. He only has 1 card, and he gets a shield back. I feel like we must have missed some attack at some point because I thought that they were adding more damage for the previous throw, but no, that was just the blue squadron rookie shooting into Han again.
Okay, so I've got it on the overlay at the moment as Poe's taken his shields and still has 4 health left. Chewie's down to 2, and the blue squadron's untouched.
Yep.
Han's taken 1 damage and then got a shield back.
Yep.
And then obviously dead yellow, shields down on red.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so either you were a little zealous at taking shields off Han, or it's like everyone's missed something, but the players seem to be happy with it.
That's right, because I had it as 2 shields left. So if he's taken 3 damage, that would take him down to 1 health.
Yeah, but it wasn't. So he took 3 damage from Chewie, which got rid of all of his shields, down except for 1. And then the blue squadron rookie dealt another 3 damage.
No, are you sure it's not except from 2? Because that would.
What?
Are you sure it wasn't except for 2 shields? Because that would make sense on.
Because before he started taking shields off this turn, he'd only lost 1.
Yeah.
And then he took 3, which puts him down to 1 shield. And then he took 2.
Well, our overlay matches up with what their thing says. So.
Well, we'll just move on. I feel like the players have just forgotten to put damage onto Han, and neither of them have noticed it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Well, it does matter, but it doesn't matter because we've long gone past it. Han does the 1 straight. Fix that blinded pilot. Fix that blinded pilot. Fix that blinded pilot. Fix that blinded pilot. Please fix that blinded pilot. Please fix the blinded pilot. Don't focus. I'm begging you. Fix the blinded pilot. Chris, be the good son. Tell him to fix the blinded pilot.
Yes, I think he's just
Yes. He's thrown away his focus token. He's picked up his father's focus token and thrown it away. And the blinded pilot has been fixed. There we go. Happiness. I think Bandit Squadron isn't doing anything this turn again, unless Poe decided that the Bandit Squadron must die. But hello. All right, so Poe's not taking the joust of the Falcon, and I kind of get that. He's going for the I'm going to murder a Bandit Squadron.
Still going to take the shot from the.
Yeah, but it's not a range 1 shot, and it'll just be hand reroll. So it's. I know I said this about the Blue Squadron rookie. It should be survivable. Obstructed, range 2, so 3 on 3. The only mods that Han has are Han rerolls and Kanan Force.
That's all you need, really, though, isn't it?
Pretty much. Oh, who needs mods? You know what? I was wrong. He shouldn't have fixed the blinded pilot. He's taken the focus for defense.
So Poe takes a crit.
Crit, and the crit is structural damage.
Ooh.
Okay, so if this Bread Bandit Squadron survives, all of a sudden Poe's looking like he might take some damage. However, let's see if it will survive. We have a 3-on-2. Poe has a focus. Bandit Squadron has a focus. Let's see what's going to happen. But Poe has also got Heroic, not that it's come up. Hey! Spends the focus for 3. Bandit Squadron needs some paint here. That is not enough paint. Spends the focus anyway. Takes 2 damage. And bites the dust. Okay, so it's Han versus the world.
But well, interestingly, Chris is only ahead by 23.
That is interesting,
because
actually.
Han's back above half, isn't he?
True, but I feel like Han's not going to stay above half for much longer.
But if he can kill Poe.
True, if he can kill Poe.
Problem is where Poe's going.
Chewbacca rolls hit, crit, spending the force and using that 1 reroll. Han has, you know what? I was right. I was wrong. You should have taken that focus for the defense. Who needs to fix blinded pilot when you just roll natties?
Spend the force.
Yeah, spend the force. Absolutely.
Yeah. Take the crit on the shield.
Take the crit on the shields, and then you'll just get that shield back. Maybe flip your blinded pilot again. Unless, range 2 from the Blue Squadron rookie. Here we go. Unmodded shot, hit crit.
Well, that's a crit going through.
Yep.
Right, well, you had that.
Yeah, absolutely, hand that. Oh, Han's not converting. Okay, hit crit onto Han. Beep-be-deep-be-doo. Yeah, Han. I agree. Han for the win. Damaged engine. Han for the sadness.
Yeah, a little bit. So rolling for R2. Guess
Throws a card.
Can't he can re-roll it, can't he? Because it's Han.
He can, yeah. Doesn't expose a card, gets a shield back.
Unfortunately, that is Han below half points now.
Yeah, but I'll keep saying it. There is still hope. There is another.
I mean, yeah, Poe and Chewbacca could easily get killed in one bad round of not one round, but one bad engagement. It's the question of whether Han can survive 3.
That is the elementary question, isn't it? So, I feel like if I'm... Because Poe definitely doesn't want to start taking shots because Poe is a structural damage. Like, Poe taking shots can very quickly equal a dead Poe.
Yeah. Yes.
But I'm not sure. Han doesn't have a great way to get in this turn. I'm wondering, do you just 3-sloop and just turn your face around?
3-sloop to the right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably a good shout. Yeah.
Poe's went for the early rope-a-dope. Yep.
Poe's gonna just disappear.
I think Poe just runs.
Runs back towards Chewie.
Yeah.
Because you don't want Poe to face Han one-on-one. Okay, they're both I6, but you want Han, if he's going to shoot at Poe, to be taking shots from Chewie and
the Blue Squadron. I mean, basically with the Blue Squadron coming in, and Chewie's just like, yeah, I'm over here. Yeah, it fixes his wounded pilot, it looks like. I think that's fine.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yep.
Then Han Solo does a 1 bank.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I think that's a little sketchy next turn, but
Yeah, because
you can't fix. No, you can't fix damage engine.
That's all right. Chris is on it.
There we go.
Dude.
Oh, I really hope that wasn't his end goal there. Honestly, at this point, I evade. Right? You evade.
You evade. You take the reroll. You're only getting shot by 1 ship. I could possibly see a boost to the left. But then it was a too hard fit after that.
Oh, you need to start. You need to keep shooting. You evade. Surely. Target lock. Okay.
All right. Some
target locking the Blue Squadron rookie.
Interesting choice to bring the Falcon title if you're not going to use it. Yeah, the feeling it might be doing a me and just forgetting it's there. Okay, Poe does not.
Poe did that. Oh no. Poe barrel rolls now, right? Like focus barrel roll, and it gets a 2 straight barrel roll.
Yeah, definitely.
Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. We are range 1, bullseye, target lock focus.
That's a sad hand.
Oh, that's not good. Well, yeah, Han does have the force. That's the range 2 shot. I mean, if you can get the Blue Squadron rookie to spend the focus, that's a win. Although I feel like unless the hit is I feel like even if the hit is 4 hits into double focus, you might just take it and say fine. I'll take half points on this and just save the focus to shoot.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe, I don't know.
Especially now you know. Now you know it's range 2.
Yeah, now you know it's range 2. So, in fact, actually, you can't get halved. So just keep the focus.
Yeah. See, I would have taken that.
Yeah, I would have taken it because you can't get halved, and I feel like at this point you're sort of playing to kill. Range 1 bullseye. So even though the S-fills are closed, he has all 4 dice. Into 1 agility Han.
It's a good job he's got the lock.
Yep, he has the lock. Oh, only converts 1 and focuses for 3 hits. Right, Han reroll.
Forcefully evade.
Force. Yeah, spend the force. Got to mitigate as much damage as you can.
So shield on the damage.
Yeah, shield and a damage. Okay, so Han has 4 hull left. Could go nothing. And range 2 with the Blue Squadron rookie. Now, if Chris throws all hits or all blanks, then absolutely it was totally correct.
There's a mixture of hits and blanks.
Rolls a focus. The Falcon has been deciding that the Falcon is loving the focus result on its evades today. 2 more damage onto Han.
This is why I think I would have taken the evade.
Yeah,
because you would have got an extra reroll. An extra reroll on both those dice because you roll Han and then reroll because you're evading. And if in the unlikely event out of those 3 you don't roll an evade, you've got the evade.
Yeah.
But I mean, Han's got to go left or right now. It's
I
probably.
mean, I think Han has to go right. Because if you go left, then Poe is just inside you.
I think rolling for R2. Not re-rolling for R2.
You reroll here. You don't flip up. Oh,
no, it's not added damage. It's flip a card, isn't it?
yeah, it's flip a card. Yeah, so they're
good to see
them.
Doing it properly. I like that.
You shuffle.
Pull one out.
What do we have today? Wounded pilot. Okay, that's almost irrelevant.
You're going to be stressed anyway. Well, I don't know, because if you go left to right, it does present Poe with a 50-50.
True.
But I feel if you're Poe, you just do something like a 1 bank or a 1 hard.
I mean, Poe doesn't have a 1 hard, he's an X-Wing.
Okay, a 1 bank. I'm assuming the 1 banks are blue.
Yeah.
Because that leaves, with Overdrive, you've got the option of doing a normal barrel roll, a 2 barrel roll, a normal boost, a 2 boost. You should be able to find a way.
No, I feel like Han needs to go right, because if he goes left, his hard turns are red, so he can't do it again.
Forgot to add the shield to Han there. Thanks for the reminder, chat. Exposed to card still gets the shield.
So, I feel like you have to go right, because if you go left, you're going off the board.
Yes, but at this point, is it just a case of you just get the best shot for MOV?
Maybe, but I think
not that MOV
going right.
No, it's a tournament. MOV matters.
I know MOV matters, but I still feel like going right and just having them chase you is fine. Oh, can't boost there, Chewbacca. Get back into your corner.
See, I think if it had swung and if Chewie had gone off the board early, when he landed on that rock and the turn afterwards, I think those 2 bumps with Han really made all the difference.
Really, really hurt. Yeah. Too hard to the right, gets a stress. I mean, I guess the problem here is that if Chris has called it right, Poe can just slot in out of arc, I reckon.
Where is that? Front back?
Yeah. Poe did it. Okay, that's maybe a little trickier. Actually, no, you just do something and then barrel roll to the right, doing the 2 straight. Just focus barrel roll. Yeah. Oh no, barrel roll focus. Okay. Oh yeah, maybe that wouldn't have worked actually. I think you would have crashed into something. Han might have a shot. I honestly can't quite tell. I don't want to sound too despondent, but
I don't think.
I think it's over. No. Range 2, but Poe will be range 1, so this isn't going to be an even trade. But 3 dice on 1 because of Poe's damage, structural damage. This could kill Poe.
And a nice crit with a weapons failure or blinded pilot. Thanks for the follow.
You know what? I actually think you Han here.
Ooh, okay.
I don't think you. Okay, so my reasoning is I don't think you're surviving.
Right, so Poe takes 1.
And Poe's already halved, so your only shot is killing Poe and getting more MOV. So you Han and hope you get the 3rd one. Because I don't see Han surviving these 2 shots. Maybe I'm being pessimistic. No? Okay. Poe did a little bit of a whiff, and Han finally rolled an evade. Okay. Here we go.
The problem
Han
is
loses his shield.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So I don't think this is obstructed because I think it's going to be that top corner.
Chewbacca got nothing.
I think that was optimistic.
Yep. Range 2 unobstructed.
So
with a focus.
It's 3 on 1.
It needs to do 2 damage.
Ooh.
Focus. All right. So
2 rolls.
Can Han roll a blank? No. Han takes 1. So, how gut-wrenching is it if you R2 and flip up a direct hit?
Yeah, that's...
Because I feel like you do R2 because you don't want to be on one hull.
Oh,
you want to get the option of getting the extra thing.
You take the risk, don't you?
Yeah. Here we go. It's good at rolling hits. Give him that. Oh, yep. Okay, nice. Get that shield back. Sorted. So, Han sitting on 2 hull. He lives another round.
Do you just 1 forward with Han?
Don't know. Does a 3 bank with what does a 3 bank with a blue squadron rookie look like? Does that remotely block? No, I don't think it does. I think you just bump into Han. Maybe a 2 forwards.
Because Poe's either going to be behind you or disengage. You've got a target lock already on the blue squadron. So yeah, 1-2 forward. Take a focus. Maybe an evade. But I think at this point you probably
don't you mean move your target lock?
Why?
That's what it feels like what the actions have been all the time so far.
Although to be fair, it might take you out of range of one of the obstacles, so...
Yeah.
I think you take the evade then for the reroll. Although, of course, he's got Kanan, so...
The problem with where Han is at the minute is because of the damaged engine.
He can't turn.
All those white turns are now red, so Kanan can't help there.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's the Falcon? Does the Falcon Star look anything like the Resistance Falcon Star? If it does, like...
Bear with me while I pull up a Rebel Falcon.
You've 3 bank.
Yeah, so white 1, 2, 3 forward, and white 2 banks. Blue 2 banks, and then white 1 and 3 banks. Now here's a question for you. Say Steve forgets about his damaged engine, dials in a hard temp, then performs the stress maneuver, which is
Kanan it.
Yeah, I was gonna say white. He can Kanan that, and then
it's a white maneuver, so he can Kanan it, I'd assume.
Silver lining and all that.
I mean, you could also just put in a 2 straight, and it would be blue automatically.
Okay.
I guess if you've
like that kind of goes.
If he's hovering over the damage engine, I feel like he's noticed it. I think.
Okay,
I wonder what they're discussing because Chris has hovered over Kanan right now.
I mean, Chris should know how Kanan works. He's flown him enough times.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if this feels like a Steve has asked a question and Chris is answering. I mean, the wounded pilot definitely doesn't help either. But it's Han, so you know what? You can reroll.
Yeah, that's true. I wonder if he's thinking about a 1 bank to the right. Kanan and rotate.
Yeah, well, I was thinking if you were going to do something like that, like 3 bank,
Yeah.
get a little bit of distance. Okay, well, I don't think that was intended. Pretty sure there are several other people who need to move.
Wondering why the I6 is moving first. But yeah, sure.
Sure.
It's not like this is a tournament match or anything.
Shall I just change colour and go, initiative order?
I've got my caps locks on. Let's turn the caps locks on off.
So, everyone who's still here and watching, we got a bit of a sneak peek of what Han is about to do, I think. The Blue Squadron rookie goes straight over the debris, doesn't take any damage, but it will get a stress.
Which is quite interesting, because there's no block then.
Chewbacca just says, screw it, I'm joining the debris too. We want to finish off this damn Falcon whilst we have the chance.
Oh,
take the crit. Wait, hold on, is Chewbacca going to die?
A direct will kill him.
Oh my god, this could be like the most disastrous thing I've ever seen.
God, please be a direct.
Structural damage.
Oh, I mean, great for
If Han has range 3 on Chewbacca, now is the time.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Wait, but Chewbacca... Wait, was Chris hoping to die and then get the bonus shot? Because that's how Chewbacca works, right?
Maybe. Still don't think he would have been an arc where he was, but...
You get to do an action.
Oh, okay.
Actually, could he have done it because he was double stressed? Could you have... Yeah, you can rotate even while stressed. Yeah, no,
yeah,
that might have been legitimately what he was hoping for. Poe's going, nope.
I feel like hoping for a 1 in 8 dice rolls. That is a good point.
Wounded pilot, yep.
Yeah.
You're already in non-spectator mode, so I'll let you do that one.
Ping for the wounded pilot.
Alright, getting the dice, here we go, what we got. So Poe's doing a barrel roll focus in the background. Han does not get a stress for his wounded pilot. So, doesn't have Chewbacca, so you just take range 1 into the Blue Squadron Chapo.
Do you take range 3 into Poe? Structural damage? 3 on 2?
No, I think you go for... I think you still go for the rookie. Maybe... I don't know, I guess... Maybe you do go for Poe. Like, is half on the rookie more points on the rest of Poe? It can't be, right?
No, rookie's 47, so it's 24 on half, 37.
But the rookie, you've target locked the rookie, and the rookie has no defensive mods.
Yeah, that's true.
So I feel like 4 on 2 is better than 3 on 2.
I'm guessing,
but
I'm guessing he's going into Poe because he's throwing 3.
He's going into Poe.
Okay.
I mean, if you're doing this, you spend the force, my friend.
He hasn't got the force. He Kanans, didn't he? Oh
no, he didn't. He did a 2 bank.
Oh, okay.
That's blue.
My bad. I thought it was
yeah.
Yeah, you spent the force.
So he spends the force of 3. All right.
A blank will kill him.
Yeah.
Much like that one.
Much like that one. All right. So Poe goes down. So if the Blue Squadron rookie doesn't bring the goods, all of a sudden we have a game.
Yeah, Chris is only leading by 38 now. If he kills Han, who conveniently is 38 points, half. Although actually it might be 39.
I mean, if Chris kills Han, he's like 1 no matter what, right?
Oh, no, sorry. If Steve kills.
Yeah. So here we go. 2 damage kills Han.
Everybody dies except the rookie.
It's definitely feeling like it, isn't it? Like, Chewbacca's on the way out.
I mean, to be fair, they're a minute from time. Half an hour ago, I did not expect this game to go to time.
I feel like when Wedge got one shot by the Blue Squadron rookie, I didn't expect this to go to time.
Right, so yeah.
Range 1 into Han.
Oh,
That's not enough to kill him.
No. Well, you hand that, don't you?
And reroll. Come on, block it all. No. Okay, takes the shield. Didn't really want to do that because then you run the risk of flipping a direct hit.
Oh, you do it though, don't you? Yeah, it looks like he's going for it. Cool.
So, funnily enough, Chris did forget his Chewbacca trigger on Poe's death.
Is that the bonus?
Bonus action and then an attack.
Alright, we stress so we can't do a bonus. Oh, he can rotate.
He can rotate. I mean, I don't think he's in range, because Han didn't have range on Chewbacca.
Yeah, that's true.
But
rotate still might have been useful.
Yeah. Because it's not like because Chewie. It's not like Chewie's getting any actions for a while. He's double stressed.
Right, so that is time. And they're not technically in the planning phase, are they?
So.
Oh no, Chris has set his dials.
So they're going again. It looks like. Who's winning again? I'm assuming Chris is still winning.
Yeah, Chris is winning by 38 points.
Okay. So what does Steve need to do to win this game?
Kill Chewie.
So halving the Blue Squadron won't cut it?
No, that's 24 points.
Okay.
I'm not sure. To be fair, I'm not sure killing Chewie does because it's scored.
Did
30.
they roll for R2D2?
Yes.
This is a balance match, Atticus.
They did roll for R2D2. Yeah, because
I see. Green player rolled one dice and got nothing. I just couldn't see what the colour of the dice was.
Chewie's 75 points and half is 38, so he's only going to get 37 for the second half, which would still leave him one behind. So
he can't
win.
He can't win. All right, but let's see if Chris realizes that. Because if Chris doesn't realize that and goes for some ridiculous hero play...
I mean, I think a 3-sloop to the left from...
Too hard to the right. Two bank.
I mean, you cane in that, surely. No, it's 2 banks of blue, isn't it? Yeah, no.
Yeah, 2 banks blue.
Damn.
No damage from the debris.
Right.
Whatever happened to... Okay, the lock is still on the Blue Squadron rookie. It's underneath the S-foils. Hopefully they remember that.
I mean, I don't think that's irrelevant. You go into Chewie here, surely.
Yeah, but if you kill Chewie, Chewie shoots you.
If you don't kill Chewie, Chewie shoots you.
True.
Like, either way, you're taking a Chewie shot.
Who are we going into? I mean, it has to be Chewie. Yeah, it looks like he's going 3 into... Yep, hit crit, done. Right, so what you want here is weapons failure.
Yeah, a little bit, right.
Direct hit. Not quite what you wanted. Very dead Chewie.
Yeah, Chris ahead by 1.
And Chewie shoots back.
So, Han's got to tank 2 shots.
Because Chewbacca gets his free shot.
Chewbacca gets his free shot, and then the Blue Squadron.
Yep, Chewbacca shooting back into Han, has 1 reroll from the Blue Squadron and the Force. So let's see what's going to happen.
I don't think he can do the free action. I think he's still stressed, isn't he?
Yeah, he's still stressed, so the only actions he could do would be Actually, he can only do the rotate because his boost is. Actually, maybe he can still do the boost because he's got 2 or fewer, right?
Right, so you hand that.
Yeah.
Hope to God it's an
Yeah.
evade.
Hope you.
Nope.
Nope. That's it.
That is it.
That is it. Do it for the resistance. But that is Han dead. Right? I'm not wrong here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, Han's dead. GG, they've scribbled it into the thing. That was like way closer than I feel like it should have been. Going on. Going on how that started, it definitely like came down clutch in the end. Blue Squadron Rookie MVP, killed Wedge, and was the last man standing. Well done.
Hello.
Hello. That was an interesting game.
Wasn't it just?
Boys.
Hello. Hot topic. How were you feeling when Wedge died in one shot?
I felt like flipping the table.
I
very nearly did. I just said to Chris, is it too early to flip?
I winced watching it.
Oh, it's just direct hit and then direct hit, and then I had a direct hit on the yellow one as well. It's just unbelievable. You know, it's just crap. That's just the way it works sometimes. It was just, that's my luck. Losing Wedge meant I was always going to be on the back foot then. Didn't expect Poe to be out of the action quite so much as he was.
Yeah, although he wasn't out enough.
My plan, I had two ways of playing. I'm never going to be able to play against Chris with tactical play. It's not the way I work. So it's basically right, straight in, balls in, barrel in, all 4 ships, try and take a ship or 2 ships out, and that's what I went with. I was hoping Poe was going to be sort of away on his own a bit. He wasn't, so I just went for Chewie and the blue one in the end. And Chewie happened to be in my arc most of the time, so he got the. That was the only way I thought I had half a chance. But yeah, it wasn't a bad game. Enjoyed it. It was closer than I thought it would be.
Yeah, no, well, when Chewie landed in an asteroid, we were like, Chris has obviously lost the game. And then Wedge died, and I was like, oh, okay, never mind. I ignore everything I just said.
Yeah, I was a bit gutted about Chewie at the beginning. That could have put some serious hurt into one of them. I needed that, but yeah. His what was the final score, by the way?
It ended
very
up
close.
It ended up. I'm sorry. I've still got it. 200 to 148.
Nice,
That's
okay.
not bad.
If you hadn't have killed Han on that last roll, you would have won by a point.
I totally knew that.
So you would have won by a point. Oh dear.
Yeah, because we were discussing. Okay, you have promoted then, Sarah. Good. We were discussing. It's like, well, okay. Well, what does Steve need to do to win? It's like, well, he needs to halve Chewie, and then we were working like, actually, wait, no, even halving Chewie doesn't win. It's like, so he can't win. Oh, let's not tell him that.
No, it wouldn't matter. I mean, winning by a point that would have been a win for me.
Yeah, that was really close in the end.
As soon as I barrel rolled with Poe at the end, I regretted it. I was like, no, I shouldn't have barrel rolled. I should have boosted first. But yeah, that's why I stayed where I was. Because if I boosted, I don't think I'd have been off the board the following turn. Had we got to there, so that's why I didn't boost at the end. If people were, so
That's fair.
Okay, so Ezra can only see the spectator option.
Well, that's because he's not picked a colour. Hang on, let me get.
Cheers for that, Dad.
What's that?
Thanks for the game.
Oh yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, that's good. It's cool. Yeah, no, it's certainly a better list than what I had for the Sith game. Anyway, put it that way.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. I enjoyed that. So
yeah,
excellent. Like I say, it was Wedge hurt me. losing him straight away on 2 direct hits and lots of damage didn't help.
Yeah.
But
His refusal to convert focuses into evades on the rerolls.
Yeah.
So
he did last forever though with his constant shield regenerating.
Yeah, well, that's RTD2, isn't it?
That did help. That kept me alive on that lot. But it would be interesting to see what the stats were like with the dice, actually.
I
don't think you can dice stat anymore. I think they got rid of it, didn't they?
They can't. They got rid of it. Yeah.
I think kind of good riddance. People are getting a little bit too tilted by it.
Yeah, that's it. There we are.
So I don't know if the stream can see the lists that are forming here, but we've got some interesting stuff.
Right, on that note, guys, we will disappear oh so quickly just while we let these guys finish setting up. We will be back in a couple of minutes with the second game this evening. It's another balanced game and another Rebel versus Resistance. So stay with us and we'll be back soon.